everybody, welcome to another episode of Blackpack Homestead. Today is the 30th today. Well, I guess that makes it Vlogust 31st for you guys. I had a good birthday. I appreciate all the love y'all sent me. But today I'm just going to get these chores done for these animals and give you a little tour along the way. I hope you enjoy this episode. Join me. Days are getting shorter, guys. It's getting that time. Time to transfer over and get ready for next spring, I hope. God willing, I be here, you be here. You never know about an uncertain future. Everybody has their plans, but it's not up to them now, is it? Hey, Lilac. Hey, Lilac. What you doing, sweet pea? Good bunny. You've grown to be such a good bunny, buddy. Yes, you have. You were skittish at first, but you love your master. Yes, you do. That's a good boy. You're a sweet bunny. He was our backup after old Arthur had passed away on us. He was unexpected that we had him. He made it through the process, I guess, and he is now one of our breeders. We're very thankful that we had a backup buck. So yeah, thanks. Thank you, Blackjack, for luck. It was fate, guys. It was fate. He was meant to make it. All right, rabbits look good. I'll probably get them here in a second. Check on these guys. Water was good, food was good. I always give them fresh water, fresh food, but I'm going to start with the quail today. And I guess finish up with the rabbits, give them a little more love. I like to get in there and pet my animals and love on them, make sure they're okay, nothing's wrong with them. It's just something I do, spend that extra time with them. It's not a mass production situation where you can't look at every bird and hand feed them and talk to them and give them a good life, you know. Why do you guys homestead? I was just curious, you know. Everybody has their story, and I want to know how you guys got started. I know I like the idea of the self-sufficiency of it. I know Morella really appreciates the fresh food and eggs. We had some great eggs last night. Some of these guys' eggs over here, my silkies. And they were tasty, guys. The yellow was so yellow. It was so yellow. It was amazing. It was wonderful. But everything's come together here. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. I know a lot of folks think maybe as fall gets into it and winter time that things slow down here on the homestead, and that's not true at all. I know when I was doing a lot of horticultural work, we did a lot of our plantings in the winter because the plants are dormant. And it's not as shocking to them, and just something to consider if you guys are going to do your fall garden and winter gardening planting, to do that, because all your plants are dormant. You know, can't hurt them if they're dormant, right? It's not as shocking to them. I got love on these quail, y'all. I know they need it. Yeah. 41. I've turned 41. Made it 41 years on this planet. It's a good thing. You never know. I'm going to set you down here for a second. Alright, I ask you again, why do you homestead? What is it that motivates you to get up here every morning and take care of your animals and feed them and make sure they're happy? I mean, is it something that you've always done? Is it something you were inspired to do? For me, it's always been something I was interested in. I've grown to love my garden and to love my animals. And I was just curious why you do what you do. What do you do? Why do you do what you do? what makes you successful and what makes you not so successful. I like to learn from others' mistakes. It saves me the trouble of having to do that. But there is no substitute for hands-on. Hands-on is definitely the way to go. It's the only way to go. Do you guys do it to be self-sufficient? Do you do it because you like fresh veggies? Maybe fresh eggs? Fresh meat? I think my chickens want some attention. For all those out there that were curious as to the condition of the quail that had its foot caught, everything is fine. I can't even tell which one it is. She went a day, she limped for a day, and after that I just couldn't even tell who she was. These guys here, loving little guys, super productive. I mean, the quail, if I had to start again homesteading, it would be definitely one of my first animals. I would probably do them before I would chickens. But the problem is, once your quail get out of their cages, if they get out of their cages, they do not come home to roost. That is it. Chickens, they'll come home to roost. Quail, once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. You're out of luck. They're so happy too. I moved them yesterday. They love the fresh grass. Makes them feel alive. Alright, you guys still got some good food. Your water supply looks good. You guys gonna tell me anything? Do you need something? Maybe some like scratch cranes? You want some scratch cranes, y'all? My soon-to-be breeder quail down here in my basement. And I have to hook them up with a little food and water. But they'll be taking these guys' place over here. They've lived a good life. And I really was planning on kind of doing it this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. Life is difficult. A lot of things don't go the way you want them to. I love my silkies, guys. They're cool little birds. They're so friendly, so small. They produce good eggs. I mean, you can't beat the little silkies, you know? At least in the way of the broodiness. They like to go broody every opportunity they get. They're good mothers. And yeah, they're great mothers. And overall, just good chickens. They're loving little guys. I know it sounds silly, but when they see you, they come running right up to you. And the Rhode Island Reds, I think, are a little more skittish. They do get bigger, but they're cool birds too. I mean, all birds are cool. You gotta just take the animal for what it is, you know? You can appreciate it for what it does and what it does for you here in the homestead. It's such a wonderful day today. Thank God for another day. Every day is special. I hope you guys understand that. We're only here for a little while. And then that's it. We're meant to see the chunk we're supposed to see. And everything before us and everything after us we'll never get to know. So enjoy it while we're here, y'all. Life is a vapor. And it goes quick. Before you know it, you'll have gray hairs on your face. When you're a little kid, you're like, oh, I'll never get old. That'll never happen to me. Oh, it'll happen to you. It'll happen to you. So just enjoy the day. Take time to enjoy the day. I'm not saying be lazy. I'm just saying take time for yourself and to enjoy the things of life and don't work your life away. I was one of those people that worked a few jobs, and I did it because I had to, not because I wanted to. It was tough. I mean, there was a time in my life, even to this day, me and Morella have a change jar as a reminder, or some change set away, about how tough life was. And I hope you guys understand or ever been in that position, because it makes you thankful for all the things you do when things are great. Some folks never have to struggle in life, and some folks were born into struggle in life. And everything that you've experienced and the way you've handled the situation is who you are. Every decision you made has brought you to this point. And it's going to keep on continuing to bring you to other points in your life. But I ask that you love God and make the right decisions, guys. Because ultimately, like I said, the time you spend here is going to probably carry on to the next, hopefully. And just be thankful for everything you have in this world. Just be thankful. It's a crazy world we live in, folks. Crazy world. I was just experiencing a little bit of camera death there. After a certain amount of time, my camera decides to shut itself off. I guess it's maybe some kind of mechanism, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm very thankful that I live this lifestyle. You know, there's times where I'm thankful I don't have to go out and get things that may necessarily be in my garden or in my little chicken area here. It's just a blessing, guys. I mean, your hard work, you get to see your hard work come in for you. But I just want to thank you all. I want to thank you for everything you've done. I ask that you please share the video. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway for those who share. I'll just pick a random number. Let us know who you shared with and advised to come this way. What would you guys like to see as a gift? It's got to be homestead related. It's got to be homestead related. Maybe a seed giveaway, since a lot of seeds right now are in short supply apparently, which I don't quite understand, but I do. I got my philosophies on why that is, and yeah, I just think that if you don't save your seeds, guys, I think you're making a mistake. I think you need to save them up. Live like people used to live back in the day. I think when you deviate from the norm, I think you're just setting yourself up for failure. There's a reason our ancestors were successful, and I think it's good that we study that, because a lot of it's forgetting knowledge, especially in the way of like herbal medicines maybe, and certain remedies that you who have access to may be grown out in your garden area here. Can't always rely on things to work the way they should. Obviously the food chain is having some problems recently, and I can tell you that my little meat factory / garden area has not failed me yet. You may have your successes and failures here and there, but overall, yeah, I mean, it's been a good year, guys. You know, you get one tomato plant in, you can get pounds of tomatoes off of a tomato plant, and all you did was invest your time. And you don't seed up front, but seeds are cheap right now, and I suggest that you keep a few around, because you never know what the future brings. What a beautiful day. So nice. I ask that you guys also say a special prayer for my nephew right now. He's young. He's probably about 18 months old, I'm guessing. And when he was born with a congenital heart problem. And he has been going through multiple surgeries. He's had 3 performed majorly. He's had trachs and other things going on with him. A lot of infection. And his heart is, he needs a new heart, guys. And he's been on the list for a while. And they are doing certain procedures that are just horrific right now for a really small youngin' to go through. I can't even imagine what he's going through. But I ask that you guys pray for him. He needs it. He needs it bad, guys. I mean, he's been going through it since the day he was born, pretty much. And everybody's praying for a new heart, but that means that someone else along the way had to not make it. And it's a hard thing to go through for my brother and his wife. I pray for him all the time. I want to tell him that I love him. And I ask that you please keep him in your prayers, because it's hard to go through something like that. I just can't even imagine. So, yeah, thank you. Alright, guys. pretty much going to wrap it up here on the homestead. I'll go over here and finish up with my rabbits. And I just want you guys to know that we like to produce good content for you. And you can show your appreciation by hitting that bell, guys. Hit that bell, otherwise we're going to be lost in YouTube land. You'll never find us again. I don't know why you haven't pushed the bell already. But we'll give you another episode here of Vlogust. I believe we owe you a couple episodes. We've been very busy, very sick, some of us. And other ones have just been downright tired. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Blackpack Homestead. God bless y'all. Until next time, bye-bye.